Yo, Sigma here, and we are back with the second part of Chapter 6 of Gundam Breaker Mobile. Last time, we trained a little bit with Rindo in the club room, and then she dropped the bomb that we were having a special guest at the training camp. Just so you don't get lost between episodes, I decided to clip together the montage that I used originally of the suits that I'm using today. Excuse me dragging a little bit at the beginning here. But first up is Tonbo, who is a protagonist Transformer Gundam Defender. Not gonna lie, I like Hiro Yui quite a bit. Second is Suna. That is a, I think that's a long shooter? I don't know, I don't play that one very much. At least not in these episodes. And then I have my Outfighter, Komori. And he goes through a few changes throughout the course of this, but we're not there yet. For instance, you can't really tell that there's an attempted skull in the middle of his chest. But we'll get there. So, as I said, you'll have to excuse the mouse cursor. Like I said in the last episode, I'm playing this on an emulator, and I forgot to tell my video capture program not to capture my cursor this time. I don't forget that in future episodes. I've invited a special guest to the training camp. Trust me, you do not want to miss this opportunity. Sokai High School. Yay. Well, it's no beach resort, but at least I'm at the camp. You didn't completely master the simulator, but you did a good job improving your winning percentage. You just let her come. Anyway, there's someone I would like you to meet. Leave your luggage here and come with me. I wonder who it could be. Yep. Yuri Ichinose. Ta-da! Yuri Ichinose is on the scene. I'm here to help out Rindo, so you better be on your toes. Oh, it's you. Oh, I've met you already. Oh. Why is she here? No, I'm kidding. On the scene and making a scene. Who's making a scene? I'm trying to pump you guys up, that's all. Can't do that slinking in and all quiet like. So glad to see you getting along. We can dispense with the icebreakers. Well, yeah, we've met before. Is it okay you helping out at another school's training camp, Yuri? I got permission from my teachers and the captain. They want me to steal all your intel and secret techniques. Aw, man, I'm gonna have to change everything. With me helping out, you two are going to get the spanking of a lifetime. Hope you're ready. Ugh. Your enthusiasm is appreciated. Well then, let the training commence. Ugh. I'm gonna have to change all my gunpla. No. I think this is when I formulate. Yeah, I decide to change my strategy. I'm not gonna let her steal all my strategies. So I end up sticking with Tonbo and soloing most of them. At least I think so. I think that's the best strategy, but man, if she steals all my strategies. Here I am acting like it's not a railroad, but that's more fun that way. I'll have to change all of my gunpla after this. Just cause. I can't have her stealing all my secrets if they have. That's not true. I mean, I've been meaning to improve them anyway. Just cause. But I like the way it looks. It's cool. I don't want to mess it up again. I'm keeping the twin swords. You can't stop me. Thank you, Sana. I needed that buff. Not really. I mean, but yeah. don't know why they thought Eri was going to be very helpful in training. I mean, okay, I guess I'm a little overpowered. I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure if it's much advantage to play with a keyboard and mouse, because the way the game is programmed, it only accepts like one button press or one input at a time. There are very few exceptions to that, so like I actually have a little bit of trouble getting noticing and compensating for the fact that it will only accept one button press at a time with a few exceptions. Messes me up a little bit throughout the playthroughs. I don't want to change my Gunplas that much. That's not true. I actually love tinkering with them a lot. But I wanted it to feel like there's an evolution to them, but also some consistency in their appearance. You know? Sort of like how Wing Zero was a lot like Wing Gundam, but they explained it that Wing Zero came before Wing Gundam. Right. I mean, it's I love it though. I still love Wing Zero. Although I didn't get very many Wing Zero parts on this account at all. It did not work out that way. I've since abandoned this account. I'm only playing my one account now. This one is just dead weight. I don't think I can even recover it. I wouldn't want to anyway. That's meh. I enjoy the fact that I've had so much progress on my main account. I wouldn't really want to jeopardize that. Although I've since learned that technically this is against the terms of service, but it's also like, well, it's hard to enforce. There's like 50% of the community of this game is doing it. A bunch of the whales are doing it, I'm sure. A bunch of the dolphins are doing it. And it's like, well, if they banned all of their accounts that were doing that, they would probably have a mass evacuation of their customer base. But hey, I don't want to call it out because I think it should be fine. I think one of the things that it exposes is that like there's certain things that aren't as random as they appear to be. Like the gotcha is pretty random. That's as random as you can get with a computer. But I honestly think they should also make those cheaper. Frankly, like the average rate should be like $750 for a 10 capsule drop instead of $1,500. But I don't know. Anyway, Komori's honestly a really fun build. It's really goofy. But it's not as overpowered as the combo build. Komori, it doesn't look very bat-like sometimes. I tried. I think it definitely takes a turn away from the bat aesthetic later on, but leans into the sort of dark metal anti-hero. You'll see. I don't want to give too much away. Like I said, the skull just doesn't pop in the middle of the chest. That is stray chest, unfortunately. Not like that. That just happens sometimes. To be entirely frank, I like this game more for the ability to modify your mobile suits than I do for the ability to get super overpowered. I think that they should have sort of, instead of leading into the intense power creep, created more diverse game mechanics and missions and stuff like that. Like the extreme mode that they have, where you just go through multiple rounds in different locations, fighting similar enemies, and they get stronger as you go. That is a fun, a very fun form. Although there's a hilarious quirk that the timer-based trait that like comes off a bunch of recharge, they can be they will it feels like, and that's just maybe just the way it looks, and I might be wrong about this, but it seems like those work every time that you change battleground. So when you're in the new battleground for 10 seconds, for instance, it chunks off that cooldown again. Because it just seems like there's always, I never really had anything not ready on my main account once I started using them. I end up having like 1 or 2 of those traits on any of them. Any of my mobile suits. Gunpla, excuse me. I still like to call them mobile suits. I put a lot of effort in. Because it takes a lot more effort to catch up to the whales that it does money. Although it takes a great deal of money too. Yeah, I think at some point during the process of this, I resigned myself to just changing all of their strategies before the tournament. If Yuri was here to steal all of my secrets, then I would make sure to be an implacable mystery. That's why I wear the mask. I mean, no, I don't really have that mask yet, but I would love to have one of those silver masks. With the Sigma symbol on it, though. It has to have the Sigma symbol on it, because then it's mine, and not Zek's. I know, I'm weird. I don't know. Also came to find out recently that there are no decals for the Leos. I don't know about some of the other mobile suits that are out there from the mobile suits Gundam Wing timeline. Excuse me. But those kind of bug me. I wanted to put proper decals on my Leos and I couldn't. But I don't really show many of my Leos yet. I do really enjoy playing with my Leos. And I lean into those pretty heavily in the in later chapters. Probably could have done better if I didn't go all scatterbrained and make a bunch of weird Leo teams, but it was fun. A lot of them have similar play styles, but I wanted to have a diversity of types and so on. Because that's important. I don't know why I picked that one, because Tanbo is weak against her type, but I don't know, I get a kick out of beating things that are supposed to be stronger than me. And like I said, I made a bunch of questionable decisions throughout this, because it's just like, well, I don't want to spend a bunch of Haro, and I don't want to spend any money on this account. This is a free-to-play account, so, you know, for the challenge of it, I was only using the Haro that I could accumulate from events and story mode, and leveling up. So it was a little bit limited. Not much more limited than my main account, though. My main account is fairly limited, too. If I could spend more, I would. And that's in spite of my misgivings about the way that they monetize this game. But it's a bit... I don't know. I don't condone the microtransactions. I think they could get by with some tiered subscription model and be raking in just as much without the microtransactions. Or make a builder pass where you pay $10 a month and you get the option to produce skins. You put those skins on a market, people can buy that skin for like, I don't know, 500 Haro chips, and then they use it as long as they want. It takes up a skin slot in their bank, and you get a portion of that Haro chip. You know, 500 seems a little low to me, but you know, they can't be giving it out because that's kind of their monetization scheme. But if there was a subscription model that allowed people to share their visual ideas and that were also, you know, a cool combat strategy, then I think people would have a deeper reason to engage in the game, because then they could share their ideas within the platform. I think they could also do better with the mission creation, for instance. But, for instance, why don't we have anything that's just destroy an object or defend an object, so that, you know, the enemies are coming after a target and we have to keep that thing safe, either by building our team in such a way that it's perpetually healing everything that's considered an ally, or by making sure everything dies before it gets to it. Either way, I think that would be a much more fun way to play the game. Another fun way to play the game, I should say. I don't know. It would be a fun option. And then, like, not every game is going to be able to do open world, but I think it'd be kind of cool to have the option to do that, where, like, we just have an arena set up that's a group, maybe it's our crew, and we are fighting each other live. We just target one of each other, challenge. Other than that, it's just like emotes and stuff. Oh, we're back to the story. Whoops. Almost missed it. Once more, if this wears you out, you'll never have the stamina to survive the upcoming tournament. What are you talking about? Maybe, but the sun's already set. I've never been to a tourney where you fight half the day away. Yeah, she's right. I'm kind of pooped, too. I've never battled this long before. You lack commitment. How are you faring, Sigma? We're just playing a video game. How's that hard? I could go another half day. I'm not lying. He's lying, Rindo. Look, his legs are quivering. They are not quivering. Fine. We'll call it a day. Time to refuel. Cafeteria in 15. What are you, a drill sergeant? Good work today, you three. I've arranged a special meal, so eat it up and replenish your energy. That's not entirely how that works, but okay, yeah. Erg, it looks so good, but I'm too tired to eat. How can you be too tired to eat? I mean, okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I can get that. I'm gonna eat, though. Wow, Rindo, you really chowing down. And you fought and ran around way more than we did. I mean, that's kind of how exercise works, though. You do need calories. I'd advise you do the same. The tournament is but a week away. I shall be raising the bar tomorrow. Oh, gods. No. No, Rindo, why? She's a demon. By the way, Sana, you know the resort you spoke of earlier? I hear they have a room available after the tournament. Excuse me, rooms. If we get a good result, my sponsor may be inclined to extend us an invitation. Aw, sweet. Wait, what? We're gonna get a hotel room? Gosh, seriously? Message received loud and clear, right, Sigma? Yeah, I mean, cool. I mean, it's just a hotel room. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Like, comment, and or subscribe if you enjoyed it.